Something that I forgot to mention about the Freedom 250 event, the UFC event. I didn't mention this fight. This is Josh Hokit and Derek Lewis. And after the fight, Josh Hokit wins pretty convincingly. Looks awesome. Looks like a great athlete. He gets on the mic and tries to be funny and calls Michelle Obama a man. It's not illegal, but he can't get in trouble for that. But it was one of the worst on mic moments, I think. It's even worse than like dropping an F-bomb or something. It doesn't matter what your politics are, dude. Like, that's the commander of chief in chief. I served under President Barack Obama. And to call his wife bad names all the time, it's got to make you feel a certain way about a certain group. There's enough problems right now with black and white in America. And now you're stoking the flame like that. At a event that's supposed to promote peace, I mean, a fighting event, obviously, but it's supposed to bring us together, 80,000 fans on the lawn. Yeah, it brings people together. It's supposed to be a peaceful event. There was no fights in the crowds either, which is rare these days. And here you got some jackass calling our first lady a man. Come on, dude. Everybody knows that Michelle Obama's not a man. And, I don't know. If you made fun of my folks like that, or you made fun of my wife like that, and you said, yeah, she looks like a man, I wouldn't be too happy about it. But I got a personal story about Michelle Obama, semi-personal, but my mom is a very smart person, PhD. She's incredible. And she was working with the tribe here in Arizona, the Yavapai tribe. And she brought their high schoolers to the White House. And they got a tour of the White House. And I was so proud that they got to go inside. I've never been inside. You don't just get to go to the White House. It takes months to get on the waiting list. And then, you have to pass all kinds of security checks, all kinds of stuff. It's not that easy. Barack Obama was busy, but Michelle came out. Michelle was incredibly, Miss Obama came out, and she was incredibly generous and gracious with her time. And my mom said she was the most beautiful woman. And I've always had respect for the Obamas because of that. Now, we ain't black. We're not special in any sort of way. And she spent that time, and they gave the tour of the White House and everything. It was just a blessing, awesome moment, American moment for these young Indian kids and my mom. And, I take personal offense a little bit when some idiot's up there saying something about Barack's wife, man. And, when does it end? Like, are we just going to be just sloppy, unclassy people for the rest of humanity? Is that what it's going to be? This dude's really athletic too. Like, he could just do what he's doing in the cage and say no words and people would love him. But he's got this persona that's fake and it's bothersome. And we're talking about him. I'm making a video, but I'm going to support this kid's athletic abilities, but not what he says out of his mouth, because that stuff is garbage. People, and it's the other way too, man. They're making fun of Trump every freaking day, dude. It was like, when do we stop making fun of people, dude? That's not the only way we can make laughs at each other or have fun or get a giggle. We don't have to go there. It's stupid. It's stupid talk. Dum-dum. That's what I got to say. Freedom 250. God bless you. Thank goodness nobody was hurt. Man, Kash Patel, dude, I've been saying it for a long time. Homeboy has got it. He's doing his job. Now, in comparison, he's got 8 of the top wanted in behind bars now, right? He caught 8 of them, 8 of the top list. And then the past 5 presidents before him only caught 5. Barack Obama caught 4, and Biden caught 1. Trump first term didn't catch any. and Bush didn't catch any. So yeah. So he's doing a good job, and that's what it's for. You know, we want our cultures to be safe. We love all cultures in America. We want them to be safe. Safe to learn, safe to read. God bless you. Bye.